compound and complex sentences, synthesis and transformation. Here we are. Simple, compound, complex. Do you remember the sentence? He returned the promised amount taken earlier for developing his business. Yes. Do you remember this sentence? While running he fell. Yes. What was common in both the sentences? लंबे है, छोटे है, verbs कितने हैं पता नहीं. Finite verbs दोनों में एक ही है. While running he fell. Fell is the only finite verb. He returned the promised amount taken earlier for developing his business. Returned is the only finite verb. Remember this. Both these sentences are simple sentences. क्या बात करते हो सर? क्यों? Because a simple sentence is a sentence that can be defined as one that has only one finite verb. That's it. What is it? So many books will tell you, grammar books will tell you, a simple sentence has one subject, one predicate and one finite verb. Arey, sub, fantastic. I'm giving you the easiest definition. A simple sentence has only one finite verb. तो एग्जाम में अगर आपको कभी भी सिंपल सेंटेंस बनाना हो, यू हैव गॉट योर वर्क कट आउट. यू नो आपको क्या करना है. आपके क्वेश्चन में 100% 2 या 3 या 4 एक से ज्यादा फाइनाइट वर्ब होगा. आपको काट कुट के एक फाइनाइट वर्ब पे लाना है. आपका सेंटेंस सिंपल बन गया. सर देन व्हाट इज अ कंपाउंड सेंटेंस? बोथ कंपाउंड एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस हैव मिनिमम कम से कम 2 फाइनाइट वर्ब्स. सर व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? अरे वी आर कमिंग टू इट. सर ये नीचे क्या लिखा है? कॉम्बो मेथड. आप कहीं बर्गर्स खाने जाते हो क्या? जाता हूं जरूर, लेकिन आज हम सिंपल कंपाउंड कॉम्प्लेक्स से कॉम्बो करने वाले हैं. ओके सर, व्हाट आर दीज कॉम्बोज? कम ऑन, लेट मी स्टार्ट. कॉम्बो नंबर 1, बिकॉज ऑफ सॉफ्ट एब्स. सर क्या है ये? अरे जब इंसान मेरे जैसा बुजुर्ग हो जाता है, एब्स सॉफ्ट हो जाते हैं. Okay, let's make it a bit serious. Let's come down to compound sentences. Soft stands for so, for and therefore. And abs stands for as, because and since. Yes, that S of since will also give you so that, such that, in order that. So here we are. We've got our first combo because of soft abs. Right? Because के साथ, because के बदले you can also use due to. Because of के बदले you can also use due to, or you can use to plus infinitive. Like for example, he is too old to teach. Don't look at me. Example tha. Right? Anyway, let's get back here. Let's take a sentence. Right? Let's see how this combo works. It's an amazing combo. Here is my sentence. Behram is tired because he is old. ये sentence में हम क्या देखते हैं? Is एक बार, is दूसरी बार. इसका मतलब 2 finite verbs. ये sentence simple तो नहीं है. It's either compound or complex. अच्छा, वो red में कौन सा word है? Because. इसका मतलब 2 finite verbs and because ये sentence complex है. Are we clear with this? Fantastic. ये sentence complex है. अब ऐसा sentence को compound बनाने के लिए सिर्फ एक ही काम करना पड़ेगा, because को हटाना पड़ेगा. जो वादा किया निभाना पड़ेगा. Because को हटाना पड़ेगा. In other words, you can easily say Behram is old, so he is tired. या Behram is old, therefore he is tired. ये सेंटेंस को सिंपल बनाने के लिए, रिमेंबर सिंपल सेंटेंस हैज गॉट ओनली 1 फाइनाइट वर्ब. तो हमें क्या करना है? हमें एक वर्ब को, ये दोनों इज में से एक इज को जाना पड़ेगा. उसके बदले में वी कैन यूज बिकॉज ऑफ और वी कैन यूज ड्यू टू. Behram is tired because of his old age या Behram is tired due to his old age. और आपका सेंटेंस सिंपल बन गया. Wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that easy? सर मान गए, लेकिन एग्जाम में सर कभी कभी अलग अलग सेंटेंस भी आते हैं. वो कैसे पहचानेंगे? अरे जस्ट लुक एट दैट बॉक्स विच इज एम्प्टी. टाइप ऑफ सेंटेंस. whenever a sentence expresses reason, result या purpose, reason, result या मकसद, you are on combo number 1. Right? Let's take a sentence. Right? His captaincy was bad. Full stop. His team lost the match. I am not making references to anybody, boss. His captaincy was bad. His team lost the match. His team lost the match because of his bad captaincy. Simple sentence. His captaincy was bad. So, yeah, therefore, his team lost the match. Compound sentence. As his captaincy was bad. Since his captaincy was bad. his team lost the match. Yeah, his team lost the match because his captaincy was bad. Are you understanding? Wherever there is reason, result या मकसद, you can use this. Combo number 1 expresses reason or result. Let's see combo number 2. In spite of busy tea. In spite of busy tea. Coffee nahi? No. In spite of busy tea. Okay. In spite of ta matlab to easy hai. Busy is but, still, yet. And tea is though, even though, although. Right? Okay. All the those are there in this. Though, even ke saath if bhi aa sakta hai, even if and although. This is कॉम्बो नंबर 2. इसका मतलब अगर आपने सिंपल सेंटेंस में इन स्पाइट ऑफ देखा तो 100% उसका कंपाउंड में बट स्टिल येट डाल दो, उसके कॉम्प्लेक्स में दो इवन दो ऑल दो आप डाल ही दो, टेंशन ही नहीं है. राइट? ओके, लेट्स हैव अ लुक. रीड द सेंटेंस. बेराम इज ओल्ड बट ही इज नॉट टायर्ड. ये सेंटेंस में 2 फाइनाइट वर्ब्स है. यस है. इसका मतलब सिंपल तो नहीं है. अच्छा, यानी कि कंपाउंड है या कॉम्प्लेक्स है? बट है, इसका मतलब 100% कंपाउंड है. Am I right? How do I make it complex? अरे बट को निकालो, although या दो या even though को लगा दो. Although Behram is old, comma, he is not tired. Sentence has become complex. Simple बना दो. In spite of being old, comma, Behram is not tired. Simple भी हो गया. I know you will ask. You will ask very very importantly कि सर इधर भी अगर separate sentence आया, सर ये कौन सा type of sentence है? Contrast. Simple. What is the meaning of contrast? Opposite. Combo number 3, condition. Let's look at condition. Combo number 3. Without but for, simple sentence में, or either or, compound sentence में, if unless whether, complex sentence में. It's really very 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 simple. Combo number 3. Right? Here we are. So let's take a sentence for combo number 3. Come on. Without Kripa's help, Behram would have failed. First of all, let us see. This is a simple sentence. There is only one finite verb. Can you see without? Yes. Simple sentence में without देखा तो compound में or either or आना चाहिए. Kripa helped or Behram would have failed. Complex sentence में if unless whether आना चाहिए. If Kripa had not helped, Behram would have failed. Unless Kripa helped, Behram would have failed. This is your combo number 3. And now, finally, we go to the last combo, combo number 4. Please look at the sentence. Behram is an old man. He is boring. He teaches us English. How many finite verbs here? Well, I can see 3 finite verbs. 3 separate sentences. Tell me, are these expressing reason or result? कि बुड्ढा है इसलिए वो इंग्लिश सिखाता है? नहीं. Is this contrast? बुड्ढा है फिर भी बोरिंग है? नहीं. Is this condition कि बुड्ढा आदमी ही पढ़ा सकता है इंग्लिश? नहीं. These are expressing neither reason result nor contrast nor condition. How will I combine them into a simple sentence? Very easy. Use the last combo. None of the above. Neither reason result nor contrast nor condition. Whenever it is none of the above, please remember compound में हमेशा and आता है. Look at the center one. हमेशा compound में and आता है. हमेशा. So what is my compound sentence? Behram is an old, comma, boring man and he teaches us English. बन गया compound? Fantastic. Simple में I have 4 options. I can use a preposition plus verb plus ing. I can use a comma. Wherever there is a description, comma works. Comma rocks. Or I can use an adjective or an adverb. For example, here I can easily use a comma. Why? There is a description. Behram, comma, an old boring man, comma, teaches us English. Can you see? मैंने 2 is को उड़ा दिया. Simple sentence में वही तो करना है. Finite verbs को उड़ाना है. And how do I make it a complex sentence? Very simple. I can either use your WH word, a time word, or I can use that or than. WH words are so many. Who, whoever, what, whatever, which, whichever, when, whenever, whom, whomever, whose, whosever. अरे बोलते जाओ. Even how is a WH word? Time words. Before, after, till, until, since, when, while are all time words. That and then. So I can easily use a WH word here. Behram, who is an old boring man, comma, teaches us English. Behram, comma, who is an old boring man, comma, teaches us English. मैंने who use किया, मेरा sentence complex बन गया. Look at this. These words that I have just highlighted in complex sentences, all these words are called subordinators. And these words which I have just highlighted in compound sentences in green, they are all called coordinators. So, finally, the funda. Simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. Define. A simple sentence has got only one finite verb. Bas. It can contain and, it can contain but, it can contain because of, anything. No tension. Right? Okay? But it has got only one finite verb. Compound sentence. Minimum, kam se kam 2 finite verbs plus coordinator. Complex sentence, minimum, kam se kam 2 finite verbs plus subordinator. And the 4 combos. Combo 1, reason result, because of soft tabs. Combo 2, contrast, in spite of busy tea. Combo 3, condition, without but for or either or if unless whether. Combo 4, none of the above. Preposition plus verb plus ing, comma, adjective adverb for simple, and for compound, WH time, that, than for complex. आज के समाचार समाप्त होते हैं. So guys, now that we have finished with the concept of simple, compound and complex, we must remember, simple sentences, you have only one finite verb. Compound sentence and complex sentence, you will always have minimum, kam se kam, 2 finite verbs. Only difference, compound sentences, coordinators, complex sentences, subordinators. Now, let's solve a few sentences from our MT-Edu solutions. Are we ready, everybody? Okay, here we go. Sentence number 1, make simple sentences. You learned his name and spoke it often. Can you see the fact? There are 2 finite verbs here. Learned, spoke, and there is an and. Ye to compound sentence hua. Now, let us follow the combo method. As you can see on the screen right next to me, simple, compound, complex. Yes, simple sentence, only one finite verb. Compound sentences and complex sentences, minimum 2 finite verbs. Right. Now, have a look. In compound sentences and in complex sentences, when you see the and in the compound sentence, what are the choices in simple sentences? Verb plus ing, comma, adjective, adverb. You know your answer. Just convert the first finite verb into an ing. Learning his name, you spoke it often. Let's read the next sentence. Although you had a whole team of kids to mentor, you took time for individual instruction where needed. Although has to go. And we know the second combo, contrast. Whenever in simple sentences you have in spite of or despite, in compound but yet still, then in complex you have though, although, even if. So here we are, you have although, simple sentence mein although jayega and in spite of will come. So here is my answer. In spite of having a whole team of kids to mentor, you took time for individual instruction where needed. By using in spite of, we have been able to knock off one finite verb. Fantastic. We move on ahead. This strategy looks easy, but is difficult to implement. But I've actually given you an emphasis on the word but. But has to go. Simple, compound, complex. We are actually there with that same combo. If in compound sentences there is a but, the simple sentence is formed by removing the but and starting the sentence with in spite of. In spite of this strategy looking easy, it is difficult to implement. He drove to the doctor's house and collected it. And ko jana padega, jo wada kiya nibhana padega. Right, when and goes, what is going to come? You have a choice of verb plus ing, comma, adjective, adverb. You can easily put the verb plus ing choice here. Driving to the doctor's house, he collected it. It's going super easy, isn't it? That's why it is called simple, compound and complex. Here we are. Sharma then bought a new hard disk with his own money and fixed it in the machine. And again, we are following the same strategy. Bought ko kar denge, buying a new hard disk with his own money. Sharma then fixed it in the machine. We are moving on, 5 sentences over, 5 more to go in simple sentences. Though intricate patterning is the name of the game today, this trend took off in India only during the 20th century. Though, we are back to that same combo that if in complex there is though, although, even though, in simple you are going to have in spite of. So here we are starting with in spite of. Easy answers coming up, aren't they? Grandpa abandoned his newspaper and called me to his room. And again we are back to the combo which says that compound में अगर and हो तो simple में verb plus ing, adjective, adverb. Abandoning his newspaper, Grandpa called me to his room. How is it going, folks? Are you enjoying this? Awesome. Let's move on. The work was easy but time consuming. Can you see the but? And it is again that same combo where you have compound but yet still, complex, though, although, even though, and simple beginning with in spite of. Coming to the 9th sentence, he took 2 confident steps and I don't have to say it anymore. You know you can easily take it to the ing level. Taking 2 confident steps, he turned on the light. Coming to the last sentence in simple sentences, Hanumanth completed his diploma and बोलने की ज़रूरत है? I know, not at all. Completing his diploma, Hanumanth joined Philips as a trainee. So guys, simple, compound, complex. Simple is over. Let's move on to compound. And when we are making compound, my dear friends, I want you to remember the top 6 coordinators are SNOFAB. SNOFAB, ये क्या है sir? So, neither nor, or, for, and, but. Let's repeat it. SNOFAB. So, neither nor, or, for, and, but. Here we are, my friends. Let's start with the first sentence. Having spent a lot of money for Cartier light rifles, I had them confiscated at the airport. इतना पैसा खर्चा किया. लेकिन, okay, we got the answer. The answer is going to be, I spent a lot of money, but I had them confiscated. Let's look at the next one. On the street, I looked around. My street पे था, or, and I looked around. That's it. That's the answer. I was on the street and I looked around. Even though she is a complete player, we already know the combo. Whenever there is even though, although in complex, there is yet, but, still in compound. So here we get a but. She is a complete player, yet, or but, there is scope for her to work on her forehand side. It is simple and quickly implementable, requiring no or low gestation period. Requiring will have to go. And what will have to come? Simple. And it is simple and quickly implementable, and it requires, requires no or low gestation period. 5th sentence coming up, and we have to remember SNOFAB. I captured the moment when both of us burst out laughing. Very simple. When ko jana padega and ko ana padega. Both of them burst out laughing and I captured the moment. Simple. Okay. She taught me to read without ever pushing me. She taught me to read, but she never ever pushed me. Simple. We have just to use but. We replace the preposition without. Grabbing a large bag. Grabbing has to go. And you have to make it a finite verb. Compound sentences, 2 finite verbs plus SNOFAB. So, neither nor, or, for, and, but. Here we are. He grabbed a large bag and got up. Sentence number 8. They lived in Fugewadi near Dapodi. Right? Now what do we do here, sir? There is only one finite verb. Lived. Very simple. We can just put the and again. They lived in Fugewadi and it was near Dapodi. Right? we are coming to the 9th sentence. Despite the hardships, Hanmant scored 88% in class 10. Amazing. So, whenever we have in spite of or despite, compound mein kya aayega, my friends? But, yet, still. Amazing, amazing. Hanmant faced many hardships, yet he secured 88% in class 10. There we were on a hot Saturday afternoon. This is the last sentence in compound sentences. There we were on a hot Saturday afternoon, hopping onto the longest train. Okay. Hopping has to go. When verb plus ing goes, we know what comes. And comes in. There we were on a hot Saturday afternoon, and we were hopping onto the longest train. Or, and we hopped onto the longest train. Are we done, my friends? Simple over, compound over, bach kya gaya, complex. Let's finish this, and then we know that we are rocking in simple, compound and complex. Complex sentences, we must remember our combos. We must remember a complex sentence has minimum, kam se kam, 2 finite verbs plus subordinators. There are many subordinators, but you have to just remember the combo. Combo number 1, because of soft abs. Combo number 2, whenever there is a contrast in spite of busy tea. Combo number 3, whenever there is a condition expressed. Combo number 4, none of the above. We've already done these 4 combos. Today I'm looking at only 2 combos here. Right? Combo number 2 and combo number 4. Here we are. Let's have a look at the first sentence, and you will see that all the sentences that we have today in complex sentences from our MT-Edu solutions, that amazing book, all of these can be solved using just these 2 combos. Challenge? Dekhte hai. The stores had all sorts of ties, but we are on the contrast combo. So though, even though, although, and here is my answer. Though the stores had all sorts of ties, they did not have the kind I was looking for. Iske liye tie pehanta hi nahi hai. Okay, I decided to go in and check, and we are on the 4th combo, right? WH, time, that, then. I decided that I would go in and check. After making myself comfortable, I reached for the paper bag to show the ties. After making myself comfortable, can you see the preposition after? And you can see M-A-K-I-N-G. We are on combo number 4, again the one in pink right next to me. So, after I made myself comfortable, I reached for the paper bag. You will say, sir, question may be after or answer may be after. Question may, making was ing. I have underlined it for you. And in the answer, well, making has become a finite verb. I made. Looking at the next one, we went to a rocky beach, and again we have and. We are on the same combo number 4, and ko hatalo, and you can use WH, time, that, then. When we went WH to a rocky beach, we saw the spread of the majestic ocean. Moving on. Simple, compound, complex, again the same 2 combos. I told you I'm going to solve all the sentences of this MT-Edu solution book in complex sentences with the use of only these 2 combos. Let's move on. They were the steps of a man walking rapidly around the dining room table downstairs. Yes. What do you see here? Walking. Walking has to go. Simple ing jayega to complex mein kya aayega? WH, time, that, then. Here we are. They were the steps of a man who was walking around the dining room table downstairs. Don't forget the rapidly. The wind makes trees dance with unhindered passion. Preposition with, therefore, WH, time, that, then. The wind makes the trees dance with passion that is unhindered. Coming to the 7th sentence, Germany does not have as many sunny days as India does, yet Germany accounts for 50% of the global market for photovoltaic cells. That's the sentence. Can you see yet? Very simple. We are on combo number 2, expressing contrast in complex, though, even though, although. Here we go. Though Germany does not have as many sunny days as India does, it accounts for 50% of the global market for photovoltaic cells. 3 sentences to go. My challenge still remains. I am going to solve all the complex sentences from the MTEdu solutions using only these 2 combos. The second one contrast and the fourth one none of the above. Sentence number 8. Tia Jeminuik, an insurance wholesaler, was making a quick stop at a chemist. Can you see the comma, comma? Dekhiye pink mein. Whenever there is a comma, comma in simple sentence, in complex sentences, WH time, that, than. Tia Jeminuik, who was an insurance wholesaler, was making a quick stop at a chemist. Second last sentence. Imagine a papad without hing. Itna hi hai. Can you see the preposition without? No tension. Imagine a papad which is without hing. Again WH time, that, than. And which brings us to our last sentence, folks. Lastly, kya baat hai? Last sentence mein, lastly, powdered asafoetida loses its aroma after some years, but the resin seems to be imperishable. Let's see it, right? Yes, what do we have here? We have the but, B-U-T, and we know though, although, even though. Lastly, though powdered asafoetida loses its aroma after some years, the resin seems to be imperishable. So folks, simple, compound, complex. These are very, very, very simple topics. All that we need to do is remember the basic funda. Simple sentence, only one finite verb. Compound and complex sentences, more than one finite verb. And compound sentences contain coordinators, complex sentences contain subordinators. Once that is done, just remember the 4 combos. Reason, result, or purpose, contrast, condition, and none of the above. You've got them for you. I am sure we are going to rock this topic too. Thank you so much. Love you and God bless you all.